Hey, 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 Tuesday morning and second work day of the year. And that would be 359 days to go till the next 2027 New Year's Eve. And just so hyped still, my dear Ali listeners. It's your dear Ali still on the hype of the festivities, even though it's already the second day of the work day of the week, second day of back to reality to many of us, back to school, back to work, and back to whatever it may be that is going on in your life. Or you may still be thinking about still, wanting to um, have the vacation, the time of your life, whatever, however, in any way, in every which way, or whatever situation you may be on right now, I am telling you to, at the bottom of my heart, thanking you for deciding to spend your precious time with me right here, right now. And I've got my co-host royalty of Dear Ali podcast, my co host, to ensure that this would be worth your while. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning into your Dear Ali. And yes, royalty for Dear Ali podcast. Let's hear it from Miss Sarah G. Thank you for coming back.
Hello, Ali, and to your listeners. It's so good to be back in this podcast and back in front of the microphone. And hello again to all of our amazing listeners. If you have been with the show for a while, you might remember my voice. Again, I'm Sarah, and after a short break, I am officially back as Ali's co-host for this podcast, and I am looking forward to jumping back into advice, a few laughs, and incredible stories to share on this show. So thank you again for welcoming me back, Ali.
Happy New Year, Miss Sarah
Happy New
G.
Year. Yes, thank
How was your
you.
New Year's Eve?
My husband and I would just slept.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
But
right.
then,
Yeah, after the fireworks, we bought, because it was only the two of us at home in the during the New Year's Eve, because the kids are with their friends. That's how they want to celebrate the New Year. And honestly, I don't mind. We are not
mm,
that kind of family that's
mm-mm,
very strict, because I know there are families that they want everyone to be at home, at least to spend the night or the New Year's Eve. But we have different kind of dynamics with
mm-mm.
my children, and us husband, with my husband. So this year, it was just the two of us. We bought food for ourselves, and then we ate early, I think around 8 p.m. And then by 12 midnight, actually about 10 p.m., we were already in bed binge watching some of
Oh,
our favorite series
mm,
on the TV. And we just waited for the fireworks and all of the firecrackers to finish and calm down. And then once it got quiet, we just slept actually in the New Year's Eve. Yeah.
did you watch the fireworks together?
No, no, we were already inside. We were in bed, so we just hear it from the outside, and we waited until it finished, and then we just went to sleep.
Same
Yeah.
with me. I was working actually.
Ah, oh, yeah.
Well, during the New Year's Eve, yes, you're correct. Since my kids are, teenagers in their twenties,
Yeah.
early 20s, and
Right.
I got work. The older ones, the three of my kids, they got work,
Yeah.
and the
Mm-mm.
youngest spend it with one of her siblings, the eldest, my eldest
Mm-mm.
daughter,
Mm-mm.
so
Mm-mm.
that she could be able to at least not have her elder sisters
Mm-mm.
feel alone. And yeah, and they had fun. I had fun here
Yes.
on my end because the fireworks from my neighbors were so amazing,
Yes.
so beautiful. And since my place is quite elevated from
Mm, mm.
my other neighbors, I live up a
Yeah.
hill. So
Mm.
their fireworks were all going
Oh,
towards me, and it was eye level on my end, and it was amazing.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
remember you live in Rizal, in the Rizal
Yes.
area, and it's a high place. So I can imagine like the fireworks that you see. It's like you have a front seat view of the
Yes.
fireworks
Of
display.
the
Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah, the entire
amazing.
Antipolo. Yeah, a
Love
360
it.
degree actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, seeing
Nice.
the Manila side and one,
Mm-mm.
and the other, the
Mm-mm.
hills of Angon or Rizal. I
Right.
can see all of them, and it was so amazing,
Love it.
wonderful, indeed. So God was really amazing for having me this pleasure of not being lonely, seeing
Yeah.
the wonderful fireworks, and um,
Mm-mm.
after it subsided, it was almost an hour. I could just imagine 10
Yeah.
minutes before they started doing it, and on the eve itself, as
Yes.
midnight, um, as the midnight clock strikes
Mm-mm.
o'clock. Oh,
Mm-mm.
wow! It was like crescendo, and then wow.
Yeah.
And it lasted for about 40 minutes later afterwards. So it was almost an
True.
hour of wonderful fireworks. And
Mm-mm.
my dogs, mm,
Oh.
previously in the past,
Mm-mm.
um, since we don't have that kind of view, so my
Mm-mm.
dogs just hear the crackling, the crackers,
Yeah.
and they don't know what was going on, right?
Mm-mm.
What
Mm-mm.
was it all about? So they hide, and they were so scared. And I spent the New Year's Eve in the past just hugging my dogs, calming them,
Wow.
covering their ears. But this time around, since they're quite old already, and they
Mm-mm.
see me shouting Happy New Year, I was so happy. They were there at the door as well with me, and they were looking at me and seeing the fireworks. Oh, but it's like a realization for them that wow, lovely, all those beautiful colors. So
Yeah.
that was it was all about. That was the noise all about. So yeah, they didn't get scared as well, and it was
Mm-mm.
really an amazing
Mm-mm.
2026 for me. We're
Nice.
celebrating, welcoming the new year with me, or with my dogs. But of
Yeah.
course, during the day, my kids were, chatting and sending food,
Mm-mm.
and
Mm-mm.
oh, amazing, amazing. Um, so now, um, let's go. Miss Sarah, talk about
Mm-mm.
we let's go remind our dear ally
Mm-mm.
listeners of our previous podcast that we have
Mm-mm.
talk about your journey, your fitness journey, and it was
Mm-mm.
an
Mm-mm.
amazing um, sessions with you. And
Mhm.
just that, let's go and ask. I'll be asking this again for
Okay.
our new dear ally listeners
Mm.
about how did you start it? I mean, what was it really that made you want to do it? Made you want to go run in the marathon?
When I started,
Mm,
I didn't have any idea, or even in my imagination, I never had thought of, joining fun runs, because I wasn't even aware that they exist,
mm,
before I got into working out.
mm,
So initially, my actual the only thing that I really wanted was to lose some weight,
mm,
and that was because I started to feel a little bit heavy, like physically. We were living on the third floor at that time, and whenever I have to go up and down the stairs, it was really difficult for me. I was out of breath, and my legs, they are a bit shaky. Those kind of feeling. And in my mind, I know that I may be matured already. I was already in my late 30s, but I know that it shouldn't feel that way,
Mm-mm.
right?
Those
Because I'm still
teachers are
young.
still young.
I
Yeah.
know, I know. And I had some episodes as well when for example, I was still working on site. No, no, no. Yes, yeah, sorry. That was already after the restrictions during the pandemic. So we were already back on site at the time. And I remember since we went back to the office, it was initially just the support team that goes to the office. So it was just me and then the other team leads and the other managers, and also we don't have agents to support, and the agents are at home. So it was just like us in the office. So we have extra time to like to go on lunch or sometimes grab coffee, especially it wasn't busy back then. And my colleagues, they always want to go around BGC to find coffee places during our lunchtime or break time.
Oh, big
And
walk.
I know. Yeah, and you can imagine, right? I mean, there's no public transportation around
Mm-mm.
BGC, and you really
Mm-mm.
have to walk, right? And I mean, BGC is a very nice place to
Mm-mm.
walk, because the streets are well lit, like the sidewalks are okay, so it was a very nice, good place to walk around in. So I always like complain to my colleagues, like,
Mm.
let's just go to, because there was, I believe, if it wasn't, I think it was a Dunkin or a Lawson near the building that we were working in, and then I always tell them, let's just go there because it's near. But sometimes they wanted to go farther from the office.
Mm.
And sometimes I do not go with them because whenever I walk for probably around 5-10 minutes,
Mm.
the heel of my feet, it gets sore already, and I already feel it. And again, I know I'm still young. I don't want that to happen to me, and then not enjoy the things that I was supposed to do. So that's my initial motivation. And that's the reason why I started walking initially. And as soon as I got bored of walking, that's when
Mm.
I decided that I want to run. I want to learn how to run properly. And I know it, like every person knows how to run and how is it to run. But of course, there are some better
Mm.
ways to do it, like some proper ways to do it,
Mm.
and how you can go longer distance and all that, and not
Mm.
get injured. And also, I tried and study and read as much as I can about that. And I also remember, Miss Ali, before I started working out, I had very long episodes of migraine attacks.
Ah.
Like, I believe this was during the pandemic or even before.
Mm.
When I had attacks, one worse that I remember, the migraine lasted for about 3 to 4 weeks. Like, it's OA. It's exaggerated. Like, it actually does not go away. For example, in a day, in the morning or at night, depending on when it attacked, the pain is like, on a scale of 1 to 10, around 8 or 9, for example. And then when I take medicine, I just take paracetamol and some other pain relievers, depending on how heavy the attack is. Even after taking medicines, the pain only
Mm.
subsides up
Mm.
until
Correct.
like level 4 or 5. So it doesn't
Mm.
actually go away totally. And I got very alarmed, because I usually get it, of course, because of lack of sleep. If you are sleep deprived, if you are working in the night shift, I know that it happens sometimes. And if you're stressed, right? But that very long time that it was present, I got scared. So I went to a doctor, a GP, but the doctor said that I have to go to a neurologist,
Yeah.
because that's the doctor that would be able to tell me what's really going on, like get some scans and all.
Uh,
And we know that neurologists are very expensive
yes.
doctors,
And it's not
right?
covered by the
Yes,
health card.
exactly,
It's so
exactly.
hard to make an appointment.
Yes. And so I asked our HMO provider, and it wasn't covered. And then I asked around how much is the PF
One
of
five.
yeah, that's the cheapest that I found. And then I was
Yeah,
like,
1 5. Cheapest.
really?
And it's
And
so hard to find.
hard,
Uh, yeah,
yes.
and schedule an appointment with them, especially we're working as well, and we
That's
need
true.
their due day.
And here in Taguig, um neurologists are found. I was able to find one, and you know where, in St. Luke's in
Yeah, St. Luke.
BGC.
Yeah,
And how much will the PF will
five
be? I'm
minimum.
so I
I
was like,
know, been there.
so I
Been
was
in
like,
that situation.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, I know.
OMG.
Yeah, will I ever find out what's causing my migraine? But I know for a fact that there are certain triggers that there are certain factors that triggers my migraine. Like for example, if I was stressed, overthinking, lack of sleep, and you know what helped was actually when I started working out. I still do get migraine attacks until now, but it only happens before my period. That's one thing that I noticed. But it doesn't happen on a monthly basis. It just happens if I am about to have my period, I'm lacking sleep, or if I like stressing out too much about some issues and all. But it doesn't last long, like when I like what I had before when I wasn't working out. So working out really does help with my migraine. You know, I also tried an alternative, I don't know how you call it. It's not an alternative medicine, but I have read in no, I found out, I think in YouTube, or I googled it, an alternative way to alleviate like
Migraine.
migraine attacks. You know, I had a piercing in my ear. It was a cartilage. I don't know I don't know what part of, or what the cartilage was called, because there are different parts of the ear where you get piercings, right? So it was called a doth. I don't know if it's pronounced as doth or doth piercing, and it's one of the cartilages in
Nice.
on the inner side of the ear. And they said that the scientific explanation, but then again, it wasn't really backed up by any, research and all. But they said that the scientific reason behind this was, there are nerves in that part of the ear that, like acupuncture
Mm.
kind of medicine. That's how they explained it. But it helped for, I think, a couple of months. And I think the reason why I wasn't having migraine attacks back then was because I think the pain is only being redirected
To
on
the ear.
the yes, because it's still fresh, and we know that, cartilage, like the piercing on our cartilages, it takes a really long time to heal, right? So I think that's the only reason why I wasn't really paying attention. Probably I'm still having it, but it's just being redirected. But I took it off. I didn't let it heal, because it's difficult to take care of a piercing. That's what I discovered. And what really helped was when I started doing some workouts for my migraine. Yeah.
Wow, wow. Um, Good thing
Mm-mm.
that I have had the same situation, and good thing on my end
Mm-mm.
was that
Mm-mm.
I have had the chance to work on certain on a site
Yeah.
wherein I have to go up the what you call it, the
The building.
footbridge. Yeah, I have to go walk towards the
Oh.
footbridge, right? And I have to
Okay.
walk far. No, no tricycle, no jeepney. I have to walk far.
I
I don't have my own
see.
car. I don't have my own bike. I don't have my own motorbike. So I really have
Yeah.
to walk as I
Walk.
get off, yeah, from the jeep, and walk several buildings before I reach my own building, my
Mm-mm.
the site that I have been working on. So those migraine attacks um,
Mm-mm.
have elevated because I
Mm-mm.
was doing the exercise daily. and I was running. I
Yeah.
was running. I was taking
Yeah.
advantage of that. Um, at first,
Mm-mm.
of course, it was a struggle as I go, you know, getting up the stairs, and
Right.
then finally, after some several weeks, I was so
Mm-mm.
happy that I can get up the stairs of the footbridge,
Mm-mm.
getting
Mm-mm.
down without feeling all those pain from my knees and
Right.
joints, and then
Mm-mm.
after that, when I started not feeling those pain, I started
Mm-mm.
running as I go up the stairs. And then
Wow.
after several months, I mean after the following month, 2 months later,
Mm-mm.
I can now
Mm-mm.
run the stairs without feeling exhausted.
Right.
Wow,
That's
I was saying,
nice.
wow, right? I wasn't panting. And like when I started on this job, I couldn't even
Mm-mm.
imagine how can I go up the stairs. OMG. But
Right.
now, 2 to 3
Yeah.
months later, I was running up the stairs without catching my breath. I could
Love
still,
it.
breathe well.
Right. That's
And
nice.
I can and previously I was so
Mm-mm.
scared going down the footbridge because that
Mm-mm.
puts much more pressure, right?
Yes.
The weight
True,
of
true.
the going up is difficult, but it's all
Mm-mm.
the more dangerous. I was really much more scared of going down because
Of going down.
it
Yeah.
puts much more pressure on my feet.
True.
My weight is putting pressure on it, and that is why I was so scared.
Right.
But
True,
come three
true.
months later, it was amazing. And then I keep on running. And yeah, so amazing. Good thing, right?
Nice.
That really is
True.
amazing. It really
That's
is
true.
helpful. During those migraine attacks, I feel
Mm-mm.
you. Because imagine how can I be functional, right? How much is
Yes.
the money that I'm losing for each day of not going to work, right?
Mm-mm.
And then
Mm-mm.
I'll ask the doctor or the nurses if even the doctors don't even have the time to explain what's going on, why, right? Doctor, why,
Mm-mm.
right? No, that it's only the nurses that will say it's a migraine, ma'am, and these are the
Yeah.
food. Yeah, uh, you
True.
ate pasta, right? Yes. You ate cheese, right? But the cheese and so many, yeah. Oh no, that's
Okay.
a no for you who has a chronic migraine attacks. Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know.
is that
Yeah.
true?
Well, that's what the nurse said, right? So please, ma'am, don't eat any more
Oh,
cheese. OMG, I love cheese. Please don't
me
eat any more
too.
pasta, right? Mac and cheese is
Oh,
my favorite.
okay.
Lasagna, no more of that, ma'am. OMG, right? Oh, no more mac and
Okay.
cheese and lasagna. OMG, right? No more of that if you don't want to
Right.
have your migraine attack. The nurse said,
Um,
OMG, right? So, good thing
okay.
exercising is a better option than, good. When I started, getting trying to be healthy, I can now eat
Right.
cheese and those mac and cheese and those lasagna
Mm-mm.
without worry, right? And
True. That's
another
true.
thing about the
Mm-mm.
painkiller that you were saying, it
Mm-mm.
destroys my stomach, the lining in my stomach. Yeah, because it
Yeah.
it has
Mm-mm.
become like a vitamin, a daily thing. Drinking
Yes.
pain reliever daily. Okay, because
Right, right.
the paracetamol doesn't work, so I take ibuprofen,
Yeah.
and ibuprofen
Mm-mm.
um yes, it helps, but taking it daily destroys the lining of
It's
my stomach. So
yeah,
now I
true.
have to take um a what you call it,
Mm.
a medication. Uh,
Mm-mm.
the first um so I got hospitalized because I almost,
Mm-mm.
the pain in my stomach was so unbearable, and the doctor was saying
Mm-mm.
almost ulcer, he said. Good thing that we have prevented it. Good thing that
Oh,
you came to me. So let's go and have you confined because um there's so much bleeding.
really? So,
Yeah.
hold on, Miss Ali. So you said that because of like taking too much pain
Ibuprofen.
relievers,
Yeah.
it caused your stomach to be super acidic. Is that what
Um,
happened?
what he said was that there's so much blood. on the lining
Oh,
of my stomach. That's how he fixed it.
really? How many were you taking in a day when
Oh,
that happened?
um, when I wake up, of course, it's because I wake
Mm.
up at night because my
Mm,
work
mm.
day is at night. When I wake up at
Right.
night, there will be an excruciating pain. So I'll take it
Yes.
and I go
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
my hygiene and go to work. And
Yeah.
then before I sleep, since I'm tired, right? Since I'm already
Oh.
tired, stressed, and
Mhm, mm, mm,
so I
mm,
take another
mm.
one. So it's like twice a day,
Yeah,
once or
and then
twice a day. Mhm.
and you did that for how many days?
Oh,
Like
it's
continuously?
yeah, it's a continuous.
Ah,
I
okay. Yeah,
didn't
that
notice that I was taking it already on a daily basis.
yeah, I think that's just very dangerous from what I
Yeah,
know as well because aside from the stomach, I think also is it correct? Is it our kidney that's also gonna
yes,
be affected, right? That's
yes.
why when I was having when I'm having migraine attacks, I only take paracetamol because somehow it helps with the pain, but as much as possible, I do not take pain relievers. Because I know it's not good to always take it. I use there's a product online that I saw. It's like a head mask. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a helmet. It also covers your eyes, and then you put it in the refrigerator, and then it
Cold.
freezes. Well, not really freezes because it's a gel, so it gets very cold. And then when you wear it like a bonnet, it will cover your eyes, and then it actually helps with the headache. Not even if it's not a migraine, even if it's just a headache, like a chronic headache, or like a very painful headache. It actually helps because it relaxes your eye because of the coldness of the mask.
It's
But
like the cold compress and the hot compress, same.
yeah, yes, yeah, that's nice because I just keep it in the freezer. But it gets warm very easily. Like you can only wear it for around 5-10 minutes, and then it gets warm already because probably the head is hot, right? But it sometimes it helps with the migraine. But I'm lucky, Miss Ali, because right now the attacks are very minimal. The frequency, they are lesser, and the pain also, if I would like put it on a 1 to 10 scale, it's only around probably 6, 7, 8 is the maximum, and not as painful as it was. So I'm happy that at least that improved.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And so imagine that being hospitalized because of
Yeah.
those things, right? That
Mm-mm.
um, kidney, right? There'll be
Kidney as
stones,
well.
yeah.
Yes.
So it was a cycle of really unhealthy episodes. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of changing the lifestyle. Really, it's a matter
Lifestyle.
when I found that taking care of my health physically. I mean,
Mm-mm.
mentally. Um, I mean, it's my job. I love my job. I love working. Yeah, but
Mm-mm.
if I do love working, then I should be taking good care of my health, right? Because this
Right.
is because I cannot change my job like just like that, right? I cannot
Right.
immediately change to a day job because I mean I'm
True.
saying I like nighttime. I mean I'm a night owl, I say. I
Mm-mm.
I mean
Mm-mm.
I like what I do in the
Right.
BPO in the contact center. So
Truly.
if that is the case, then I have to find
Mm-mm.
ways on how I could battle against the sickness and illness of
Yes.
contact center agents. Yeah, so
Truly.
I've seen people who are half of my age in their 20s, early
Mm-mm.
30s that
Mm-mm.
has the same issue. They got
Mm-mm.
they're already taking maintenance, right?
Yeah.
They're, there was one time that I went to the doctor and said, "Oh, I'm having
Mm-mm.
my stomach episodes again." "Oh, were
Mm-mm.
you taking your maintenance? Maintenance? What maintenance? I prescribed you." Um, well, you gave me only a 2 weeks worth. I gave you only a 2 weeks work, but I mean, I that is only. But that I didn't say that you're gonna stop drinking.
Taking
Yeah, it's a
okay.
maintenance. Oh, you didn't say it was a maintenance. I thought it was just, I'll stop once if I don't feel anything. No, it's a
Okay.
maintenance on your stomach. Oh, okay. But I didn't. I didn't continue. I don't want
Uh,
to, right? I want
yeah.
something different. I don't want taking medications on a regular basis, on a day-to-day
Right.
basis, because it's expensive. I mean,
It's
how
expensive. Mm-mm.
yeah, half of my salary will be going to the medications, and then what is what is going to left for my kids, right?
Right.
I have
Right,
to do
right,
something
right.
else, and
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
realize it's a matter of taking care of myself.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
really helps. Yeah, big time.
yeah, big
True.
time indeed. So when I became 40, like you
Mm-mm.
are, when I became
Mm-mm.
40, 41 in my 40s before the pandemic,
Mm-mm.
I started working out, and I
Nice.
became 34, 24, 36, right? I mean,
Nice.
I've had that body again when I
Mm-mm.
was, single. Because,
Mm-mm.
and not only that I have the figure, I
Mm-mm.
have what? The strength that I wanted.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right.
good,
Mm-hmm.
good. So that's why I'm looking at my colleagues, looking at
Mm-mm.
them, half of my age and undergoing dilemma, the same
Mm-mm.
contact center agent diseases or illnesses like hypertension, ulcer.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, how I wish I could tell them, but right now we are,
Nice.
right? Miss Sarah G, we
Right.
are now. I hope you guys are listening. All my contact center peeps, I mean,
True.
just a matter of lifestyle. We need one
True. That's
thing
true.
is
You know, a manager before. She's way younger than I am. I think right now I think she is just in her early 30s, early to mid 30s. And then when we were working before, it was during the pandemic if I remember correctly. She told me that like 5 years ago, so she was even younger at the time, she had a mild stroke already, like because of too much stress working in the BPO, and she didn't even know that she was having a stroke at the time. Like the only thing that she feels was a very painful
like
head, yes, like excruciating headache. And then she actually didn't go to the hospital immediately because in her mind, because she was young, I think at the time she was only mid to late 20s, not even in her 30s. In her head she was thinking, I'm young, probably I'm just lacking sleep, probably I'm just stressed, I'm just thinking too much of some things. And then I think she waited for like 2 or 3 days before she even went to the doctor. And the reason why she went, because initially it was only a headache, and then on the second or third day she was throwing up already. And that's when she went to the doctor, I think to an ER. And then that's when she was told by the doctor that, you know what, it's good that you went here. It was better if you went on the first day, because who knows what could have happened, because she was having a mild stroke already at the very young age. And that's the reason why she was already taking maintenance medicine. I was like, um, I mean, what had happened, during the time that she was very stressed, that cost her, almost her health, right? I mean,
not only her health, her life.
I know, right? And I think for our, listeners, I know that when we were younger, and if you are, still young right now, I know that you feel strong, and sometimes we disregard those kinds of pain. But please do not. I mean, if it's something that's not normal, seek professional help, because we wouldn't know unless we get checked. And it's not always that, we are young, we are healthy. It's not always the case. It's always, the lifestyle that we are leading. Because even healthy people, right? Miss Ali, I'm sure one celebrity. She was very famous in the 90s.
Um,
Isabel Granada, you know her,
oh
right?
yeah, all of a sudden, right?
Right, she passed away because of aneurysm, I think, and she
Mm,
was she was very healthy. She even has like, I think, a show, or I
mm.
think she even competes in some level, because she's
Oh,
like a bodybuilder, I think, or
oh,
an
yeah,
athlete,
yes,
right? So,
she was a yeah,
mm-mm,
a bodybuilder.
right. So
She was fit.
imagine. She's very fit. I mean, I think she's around late 40s to 50s already, because I know she's older than me, because I was still young when she's in That's Entertainment, right?
Yeah,
So I got surprised, because it doesn't mean that you are living a very healthy lifestyle, that of course something will not happen to you. But imagine that person that leads a very healthy lifestyle still ended up
all the more. Yeah,
exactly,
all the more that
exactly my point.
we are on a hazard
True.
job, health
Mm.
hazard job.
Yes, especially us
All the
working
more.
in the night shift. And another one, Miss Ali, I have, she's not a very close friend of mine, but she was actually, she already passed. She was a, um like a friend of my husband, the wife of my husband's friend.
Mm.
I know she's younger than me, around probably mid or early or mid 30s. She actually wasn't working in the BPO. She has a day job, but um they actually tend to have, girls night out, like on a daily basis, like not even on the weekdays.
How I wish
and
I could tell them only do it every Wednesday because girls' night out every Wednesday. You got a free margarita.
yeah,
OMG! No
but
promoting alcohol. Just kidding.
no, no, but they were doing it regularly, like almost daily. You know why I know? Because we have been friends in FB, and I see her posts like daily, and it's almost always, it's almost daily that they drink. And then she wasn't feeling anything. Like again, like I said, when we are younger, our bodies, we feel like we are strong, and sometimes we disregard those early. I'm sure there had been some early warning signs, right? But I don't know. Of course, we don't know the whole story. But one day, she just collapsed out of the blue, without any warning signs at all. And then when she was brought to the hospital, she's already passed. So it was very instant like that. And I know, some of my friends, that's also her friends, they all got scared, and they decided to only drink like every once a month, not even daily already. And
Sorry, guys, I'm laughing. Okay,
yeah,
they didn't stop, but
they
at least
actually.
they minimize.
Yeah, they minimize it. And I also tell them, it's good to minimize your alcohol intake, but also know that we also have to deliberately take care of our bodies, right?
Yeah,
I mean, get some steps in, if you can, avoid certain foods that is not good for you, then I mean, just do something about it. But yeah, I know sometimes people need some kind of a motivation, if I may use that word, so that they start to take care of their bodies. Because for me, it took me so long before I realized that I have to do it. I had to feel some pain or some discomfort before I decided that I have to. But it's not late. It's not too late. Anyone can start. Everyone can start at any age if we just decide to, right?
I've got some friends as well who might
Mm-mm.
you know they didn't they would just say, my friends would just say, "Oh, if it's your time, it's your time." Anyways, highways. I
Yeah.
if it's my time, I want to be ready. I want whatever time that I
Mhm.
have left to be strong.
Mm.
Okay, I
True.
want to be functional. Even I
Mm, mm.
because you know what motivates me in real
Mm,
life. What motivates
mm.
me?
Mm.
Um, when during the pandemic, OMG, the 34, 24, 36 went by. Bye bye. Right?
Yeah.
And after pandemic, now I'm struggling. It's so hard. It really is so
Mm.
hard now. Um, especially now that I work from home. So all the more.
Mm.
But yeah, this
Yeah.
is the sixth day and it was my rest day. But
Mm.
5 days I've been walking. At least even 30
Wow.
minutes walk. Yeah. I went to my friend's
Yes.
place. She said, "You're
Love
coming
it.
back again tomorrow?" Yeah. I have to exercise. Look at me, and my feet are all swollen. Okay, you is that fat or is that what's manas in English? Or is that swollen because of you not taking care of your body?
Yeah.
It's swollen because I'm not taking care of myself. This is not
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
sleeping fat. Yeah,
Mm, mm.
and so I have to come back tomorrow. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Love
because my
it.
friends live quite a how many meters, how many kilometers? Just one.
Mm.
At least I walked, right? At least I walked.
True. That's what matters.
Mm,
It's the effort, right?
yeah,
So,
and back.
good
Yeah.
job.
And they said, yeah, I cheated yesterday because my friend was on his
Mm.
motorbike and my neighbor, and I said, oh, okay, I want to ride, but just a few few meters, and then I said, okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
stop from here on. I'll get off. I'll get off
Mm.
now. Walk from here on, okay? Yeah, it's just
Right.
for some few meters, but at least I gave it a try. Okay,
True, true, true,
yeah,
true.
and tomorrow again. Yay!
Yay, yay to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ali. I'm so happy for you because we have been talking about this, I think, before the new year. And I am happy. And also, I also look forward to our listeners to also be influenced in, starting small, starting somewhere and, taking care of our bodies for our health in general, right?
A clear cut. That's why I've got Sarah G here, so that it will be a clear cut of a plan of being healthy. Meaning, um, I don't want. They would say,
Mm-mm.
"I want to be healthy this 2022." Okay, what's
Mm-mm.
your plan? Okay, how will you do it? Yeah, and
Yeah,
they cannot answer.
true.
Yeah. So I've got Miss Sarah G here to tell us that she started walking for just how many meters on your first day?
Um, for the walking, I think when I started, I only was walking for around 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, back and forth from
Yeah,
the place
already,
that
right?
I go. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
15 minutes towards there, whatever, and then 15 minutes
Hmm.
back, right?
Going back,
Nothing
right?
wrong with that on our first
Mm-mm.
or second week. And then
True.
when you started running, how many meters? Just 5, 10 meters?
It was not even 10 meters. I
Yeah.
think it was just 10 seconds when I attempted my first run, and it was very difficult, of course. My body wasn't used to it. It got shocked. Maybe it thought that it was already passing out because of, the elevated heartbeat, like my lungs is screaming for oxygen because maybe my body was thinking, what is she doing? Is she trying to get us to pass out because of the because of the surprise running that she was doing. But the good thing is I persisted. I know for some people it's difficult because once they feel the discomfort, the pain, or they immediately feel failure because they were not able to do to run like how they imagined it would be. But it takes practice. So you have to be patient with yourself and give yourself some grace. Because again, if you are not used to it, don't expect yourself to be able to run for like 15, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 5 minutes in your first try. Because again, it's something new to your body. So don't get frustrated immediately. Practice it, have patience, and that should be a good starting point for the beginners. Yeah.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes,
Yeah,
and so forth.
true. True.
So, any words of advice on how we could handle
Mm-mm.
common first timer issues like muscle fatigue,
Oh,
minor
yes.
injuries?
Right, right. That's a good question. Thank you for reminding me, Miss Ali. So for that, I would advise that, of course, first and foremost, we listen to our bodies. If it's saying that there is pain or there is discomfort, then you have to identify if it's just pain because you are tired or fatigued, or is it like a discomfort because you are injured. So you have to identify that. And sometimes it's difficult because especially if it's your first time doing it. But some signs that it's just fatigue, or if it's just like tiredness of your muscle, is it usually goes away after you rested. And that's a good sign that it is just muscle fatigue or muscle tiredness. But for example, the pain isn't going away even if you rested for like 2, 3 days already, then I believe it's already a good idea to seek professional help. Because we don't want to push ourselves if we are already having some pains that doesn't go away, because it might worsen, and that might discourage you from continuing the physical activity, right? So those are the things that I can say. And also, another thing, so just to recap, I just want to say that know the difference between muscle fatigue, or muscle tiredness, versus an injury. So I know you know your body, just listen to it, give it some rest. If the pain doesn't go away even after resting 2 days, 3 days, then it's a good idea to seek professional help. But for muscle fatigues, it goes away after probably a couple of weeks. It doesn't go away immediately even after you rested. Sometimes if you did walking or running today, um even if you haven't felt the soreness or the fatigue the following day, sometimes it shows up on the third day. But you can just give it some rest, and there are some precautionary measures that we can take to somehow minimize the fatigue or the tiredness of the muscle, because it's sure to be there because you are putting stress in your muscles, right? So a good way to start your workout is, of course, to do stretching. That's one very good way to minimize the fatigue, or what they call the muscle soreness after a workout. So you can just do a couple of jumping jacks, just so to wake your body up and have it ready for the activity that you are supposed to do. Jumping jacks, you can squat for 10 times. You can do lunges. What else? Some kind of push up, if you can do push up. So do some warm ups first, even for 5 short minutes before like running or walking or doing your activities. And then proceed with your activity as normal, and then afterwards you also need to do some stretching. And that
Before and after.
enables the muscle to, yeah, like have a cool down session. Because you can just go straight to rest after working out. You also have to do some stretching afterwards. And that enables your muscle to cool down. For cool down, we should be doing static stretches. So those are the, reaching for your toes, like pulling your calves or your hamstring. So, those that does not require for your heart rate to be elevated further, because you are trying to cool your body down. You're telling it that it's time to start to rest. So those are some things that, for newbies, please do not skip warm up and cool
Mm.
downs when you are doing your activities, for even for people that's doing it for a long time already. It's important that we do not miss it, because again, it enables our body to be prepared, and at the same time, towards the end, then it knows that we are preparing to rest already. And a lot of sports scientists or sport experts are saying that warming up and cooling down are some of the best ways to avoid injuries in sports.
Yes.
Yes.
And guys, I said right that today is the sixth day and today it's my rest day. But I have been doing
Yes.
this for how many days? 1 week
Mm-mm.
already since
Nice.
New Year, the turn of the year, right?
Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
guys, I am when she said um stretching, right?
Mm-mm.
Before and after, actually,
Mm.
our my body is actually saying it so. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's saying it that I want to stretch, right? Uh, because unlike
Yeah.
before, guys, let's say a week ago
Mm.
and so forth, I don't, um, I don't, um, I don't feel the need to stretch.
Sure.
I, because I just started walking regularly.
Yeah, yeah,
Meaning
yeah.
now that I'm trying to do the 30-minute
Mm.
walk daily, my
Mm,
body's
mm.
asking me to stretch. It feels so good. My um my posture as I sit
Mm,
right now working on our
mm,
podcast, it's
mm.
correcting as well my posture even afterwards. Even today is my
Nice.
rest day. For several
Nice.
days now, I my
Mm.
body's saying, "Oops, you're slouching." But before I don't feel
Mhm.
that. Before I don't
Mm.
know that I was sitting incorrectly. But because I started
Nice.
walking, it's correcting
Mm.
my posture.
Wow.
And so
I
even though
love
I'm
it.
working, yeah. So even though I'm
Mm.
working right now,
Mm,
sitting down, it's also
mm.
telling me, get up. You've been sitting down
Mm.
for quite some time. Some
Mm.
stretching. My body is
Mm.
looking for it already. My body is looking for that 30-minute, hey, what's going on? Because today's my
Nice.
rest day, right? My body's telling me,
Mm.
I want to do it, right? And my body's looking for that activity. And so tomorrow I will. But right now, and it feels so good. And to ensure that my body's posture is correct. Hey, right?
Yeah.
It's changing my breathing already. I'm just doing it for a
Nice.
week, yeah? And,
Mm.
the-
Mm.
and it
Mm.
feels good. Yeah, and I know it. I would feel a lot more better if I go and walk a little bit farther than my friend's
True.
place. I'll go to the wet market.
True.
But I was thinking, well, I'm gonna go. Starbucks from my place is about 3 kilometers.
Ooh, that is a
Mm.
good motivation, Miss Ali. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I
And so
love that.
nearest Starbucks, yeah, the theater, coming kilometers. I used to walk it. My daughter, I have this neighbor. I have several neighbors actually who are 18 years old,
Mm.
90 years old. I was asking, Mom, how old are you? Oh, I'm
Mm.
95. What? She was carrying, um, you know, I
Mm.
mean, several groceries
Yeah.
with the rice and
Wow.
stuff. And I was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
asking, Mama,
Uh-uh.
how old are you? I'm 95. Wow. And you're carrying
Wow.
that much groceries
Mm.
already?
Mm.
She was walking from the wet market,
Love
her
it.
place. And
You
I asked her,
I
yeah.
know. I
And she was
love
saying,
it.
oh, you're already shocked about this, she said. When I used to, I was
Mm.
actually last week, she said, I was carrying 25 kilos of rice. One sack of 25 kilos of rice. I was carrying it myself.
Wow.
She said, wow, from where? From the market towards my place. And that was
I
about
love
how many meters?
that.
500 meters away from her place to the wet market. I said, hi. I said, why? Why were you doing that? I mean, why?
Mm-mm.
It was given to me. My
Yeah.
one counselor, um,
Mm-mm,
it,
mm-mm.
he gave it to me for Christmas. So else should I do? Why did you take the tricycle? I said, yeah, I mean, I why not? I mean, I'm used to it. And it was really hard to
Right.
get a tricycle anyways at our place because, yeah, it's expensive and it's hard to hail one. Um, uh,
Mm-mm.
I said, why did you wait? So how much tricycle and how much but you said, hey, I'm used to it. That there's nothing wrong with it. Said, OMG, mom. I mean, I call them mom because they're old.
Yeah,
They,
yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, wow.
I
I said,
love that.
wow,
I
right?
wish I can be that at that
Yeah.
age.
How many are
I
they?
mean,
It's just just one person who's like that
I
in my
know,
place.
right? You know,
So
my
they
one
can
of
survive, right?
also one of my goals is that, when I become as an older person, like, in my on my golden years. Well, not sorry, not golden, like 60s or 70s. I could still be independent and, do such things like go to the market myself. Like if I want to go out, I don't want to be like accompanied by my children because I can no longer go out by myself. Actually, that's my long-term goal. That's why I consistently work out because I know that I have to start right now if I wanted to still be strong in my 60s, 70s, or if God will give me a longer life. I just don't want to spend like a long life just existing. I want to live my
Uh,
life if I'll be living that long, right? So that's another long-term goal of mine. I love that. 95, imagine.
you know, sometimes they're kidding here. An 80, my neighbor, she's 80, and I
Mm-mm.
cannot call her mother, mom,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she. I was saying I cannot call you mom. I can only call you elder sister, ate, in Filipino, because 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 I look older than you. I said I cannot say that. Yeah, because she's still bright. I mean, she's not forgetful. She's still
Mm,
healthy.
mm.
She
Yeah,
do
yeah, yeah.
everything at the house, laundry and all stuff. You know, and she's healthy. And that's why I said I cannot call her mom. I mean, I cannot call her mother. I can only call you elder sister, even though she just turned 85 this December.
Yeah. Miss Ali, you should ask
Mhm.
them what have they been doing when they were
Nothing.
our age. I mean,
Nothing.
when
They
when
said,
they were
yeah, I did.
no secret at
Nothing.
all.
No
I
secret
mean,
at all.
they
Yeah.
haven't worked they were not working out when they were like younger, or I mean
No
maybe they
workout.
have
It's just a day-to-day thing.
worked.
Yeah. Just the normal
Mm.
physical
Oh,
activity.
okay. Okay.
Like
Right,
back then,
right.
there's no motorcycles, no tricycles, no,
Yeah.
not many.
True. They have to walk all the time.
Mm-mm.
And I think, the household chores, especially if you are a mother and you do everything at home, I think that also, can be considered as some sort of
Physical.
physical activity, right? I have an aunt. She is right now she just turned 60. Yeah, I think this year, or sorry, last year. And she doesn't even look 60. And then she came here because she lives in the province. She came here in Manila. And then she told me, Sarah, can you go with me to No, no. She asked me for help for online transaction for her SSS because she's going to file her pension, right? And she's not very good with computer, so I taught her how to like navigate the SSS website. And then when we got to one fast food chain, I told her, give her your senior citizen card because you have a discount already. And then she was very mad at me. Why are you insisting for me to give my to give she 'cause she's like my mom. That's why I treat her like that. You give her your card because you are already senior citizen and you should
Yeah,
be getting a discount.
20%.
No, no, no. And then the cashier was like laughing. The cashier was laughing at us because my aunt, she looks like she can be considered like she looks younger than her age, like probably around her 50s. So she doesn't look like a senior citizen. And then I told her, no, you show her your ID because you will get 20%. And then she doesn't want to do it because she is really strong. She walks like anywhere. If for example she's gonna go to SSS and she knows that it will only take her one jeepney, then she
Yeah.
walks. And then in Ilocos, she lives in Ilocos right now. She always like sweeps the whole backyard, and then she goes,
Mm.
I think, to the because they what they plant rice. So she does a lot of physical activities at home. She doesn't sit long.
Yeah.
Like she's always doing something. I think that also helps. But yeah, I want to be somehow kind of that, still strong in my 60s. But yeah, I love it so
Proud that
much.
you do, right? You're sedentary,
Yeah,
sitting for
true.
8 to 12 hours in a day.
Yeah, I
So really
know.
how to find ways
True.
and how we could be able to be physically fit because all need activities, physical,
Yeah,
yeah.
true, true, true.
Guys, there'll be more of Miss Sarah. Okay, well, I've got so many questions for her. Yes, but yeah, before we go, question, Miss Sarah, since you said that it's your dream in becoming still, healthy, reaching the
Mm-mm,
senior age.
mm-mm,
Um, average, they call it the lifespan, right?
mm-mm.
What do you think is the average or a lifespan of Filipinos nowadays?
I actually saw one video. I'm not sure if it's a video or something that I read. I think for now, or like the generation that we are in, I think it was only 65 to 70. I'm not sure if that's correct, but if it is, then I'm already almost there, right? Because of, the environment, the lifestyle that we are leading, especially us, we are just, sitting down all day and looking at our computers. I think 65 to 70, I would say, is the lifespan of an average Filipino nowadays. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not, but I think that's
Yeah,
it.
the life expectancy, right? That
Mm-mm.
was actually the age my mom passed away, and my father as
Mm.
well.
Mm-mm.
But nowadays, look, but that they passed away year
Mm-mm.
2005, 2006,
Um,
2007. But
mm.
20 years later, now 2025, after the pandemic, even though there was a high mortality rate during the
Oh,
pandemic time,
yeah,
because even
yeah, yeah.
30-year-old kids, 30-year-old
Mm-mm.
people,
Mm-mm.
passed away early during the pandemic. That
Yeah.
now, 5 years after the pandemic,
Mm-mm.
wow, I believe it
Mm.
went up to 80 to 90, even 100. Yeah,
Oh.
I believe.
Mm.
I believe that's what my observation is. Looking at
Wow.
how people are now focusing on health, mental
Nice.
health, physical health,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah,
pandemic
yeah.
will become
Mm-mm.
an eye opener to many. And I hope one of
Nice.
those many.
True.
My
Me
dear Alice,
too.
yes, we can. Okay, we can. And you may say, "Oh, it's my time. It's my time." But yeah, but what if it's not yet your time? So let us go and be healthy for as long as we can,
Yes.
and we'll be back,
Amen.
right, Miss Sarah?
Yes, we will be back.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me jump back and share the microphone again, Miss Ali. And thank you for the listeners. I am happy to be back here and record again. And I can't wait until the next time that we record. And stay well, everyone. Thank you so much again, Miss Ali.
And yes, we have scheduled for the next. So please come back and as you Ali saying, love, 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 love ourselves, love our family. Let's see how. Bye for now.
Bye.